Hey Chad, how you going? Hey Lisa, again. Can't get enough of me, can you, Lisa? Who else is on? Say hello and where you are in the world. Hey Sarah, how you going? It only pops up some names, guys, so make sure you say hello so I can say hi to you. We got Chad from Portugal, Lisa's in Tamworth, Sarah is around Tweed, yeah. Hey Sean, how you going? Sean's in Wales. Cool, so I'm gonna get started. International guys. So I just wanted to share. Hey Laura, we got New Zealand now as well, all over the world. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of my amazing clients who are getting awesome results. Hey Zoe, how you going? Now, obviously I didn't share everyone's, like we've got Laura and Lisa on this post who have just smashed it recently as well. So not excluding you guys at all. Lisa went from like $200 a month to $2,000 a month in less than 3 months. Laura has gone from having a high-paying job to now making more in her business, leaving that job, getting over the fear and doing her business full-time, and has made, what was it, over $8,000 this month, yeah? So just wanted to share a bit of theirs as well, even though I didn't put it in the comments. Hey Carly, how you going? Hey Deborah, how are you? So some of the ones that I put in the comments, Mikaila has gone from making $600 a month, single mum, she's 23 years old, struggling. Oh, Lisa, yeah, so 200 a week to like 2,000 a week, if I didn't say that before. Cool, Carly. So Mikaila has gone from, 23-year-old single mum, struggling midway through last year, not knowing how to get clients, how to get leads, investing in my low-end program, and now she's done more. Now she's in my VIP, and she's done 6-figure as well. And she's doing 6-figure at the moment. She's now hit $11,000 this month. Well, last month. We're in March today. It's funny, we did up a testimonial photo, like a client results photo, and it said 8,000. I did that like a couple of weeks ago. In that time, she got up to 11,000. So it's like, I can't keep up with my clients, yeah? I can't schedule anything in advance because they're all just smashing it. The reason Mikaila has done so well, or the biggest reason, there's multiple reasons obviously. The reason she's done so well is she listens to me and she takes immediate action. There's some people in my group that don't listen, you know, and I'm sure you guys get it with your clients as well. There's some people that put things off. There's some people that have all these things going around in their head as to why they can't do it. Mikaila, if she has any of these things coming up, she tells me and I help her get over it, because, you know, we're all human. We're not going to just take immediate action if we've got shit going around in our heads. But it's like getting out of your own way, realizing why that's going on so that you can move forwards. She takes fast action. She wanted to create a better life for her daughter, her young daughter, and she just goes out and does the work. That's why she's done so well. If we go to Lisa that I was talking about before, she did a mindset coaching spiral with me. And that's when she achieved her best results, going from that 200 a week to over 2,000 a week in less than 3 months, because she worked on her mindset. She didn't need to know the strategy, you know. We can have all the strategy in the world, but if our head's not in the right place, we're not going to take action and we're going to get in our own way. So yes, the strategy is important if you don't know it, but it's a small percentage of the overall plan. Laura has done so well because she was actually not doing well, yeah? And she was getting in her own way, again, like we all do from time to time, and personal things and business things were kind of holding her back. And instead of giving up instead of opting out and quitting her business, or, you know, it didn't get to that stage, but, you know, worst case scenario, we can go to extremes. And instead of doing that, she reached out to me. She got on the phone with me. And Laura's one of my VIPs as well. And she opened her mind to a new possibility and got herself, or with I helped her, and she obviously helped herself as well. She got herself motivated again. Yeah? She got herself back in alignment, back on track, got focused on her goals, put things in place to achieve them, and got rid of anything else that was holding her back, stepping in her way from achieving her goals. And she's just had her biggest month ever. See what I mean about mindset, guys? Hey, Mikaila, I was just talking about you. So who else did I put in the thing? So we've got Karen. Karen is a 58-year-old grandma in rural New South Wales. My first conversation I had with her, hey Dean, how you going? Hey Lily, how are you? Hey Peter. So we've got the US now, we've got England. I don't know where Dean is, I think he's in Australia. Got worldwide, guys. We've got New Zealand, we've got Wales, we've got Portugal on here right now. Cool. So Karen, 58-year-old grandma in rural New South Wales. When we first had a conversation, hey Catherine, when we first had a conversation, she was saying that she's older, she's been in business for over 20 years. Yeah, I thought so, Dean, awesome. Been in business for over 20 years, and she lives in a rural town, and it's a mining town, and people don't have as much work anymore, so she doesn't know if she can actually be successful or create more in her business. Hey Julie, how you going? I helped her overcome those objections. She signed up with me. A couple of months later, she had a $16,000 month. She had 74 people in an online program when she is crap at tech, her own words. And she has over, it was 133, I think, members in her studio. Now it's even more than that, yeah? Oh, thanks for the likes and loves, guys. Now she has even more than that, because last week, so she invested in my 6-figure system program, and 2 weeks ago we did marketing. She brought 40 leads in for free, no ad spend, just put a post up following the template that I gave, and she got 40 leads. And last week when we were in sales, she called from Thursday to Sunday, yeah? And so she didn't make an excuse that it's the weekend, I can't call people. She got onto those leads from Thursday to Sunday. She made it a priority. She let go of everything else and made those sales a priority, and came from a place of giving a shit about them. Yeah? Awesome, Lily. Me too. Hey Chris, how you going? Another one from England there. But he might be traveling because he's always traveling. So she made sales a priority, and she made over $21,000 last month in a rural town. Yeah. She made just over $10,000 in half a week last week from those new leads. It's just amazing. Yeah. Because she followed the steps. When she struggled with the marketing component of 6-figure system, she just battled through it. She let go of her voices telling her it's too hard, I can't do it, and she found a way to make it work. There's always going to be obstacles and struggles in our way, but it's like we've got to overcome them if we want to move forwards. And so she got through those struggles and made 10 grand. Like, would you guys do that? Yeah, would you do something that's difficult, that takes you hours or frustrates you or even ends up in tears, to make 10 grand? Yeah. It's not even just taking action, Julie. Yes, that's definitely part of it, but it's overcoming what's going on up here. Yeah, it's pushing through even when things feel tough, even when you don't know how to do it, finding a way to do it. But yeah, definitely taking action. Catherine said, are the templates for posts only with your VIP program? No, so we have that in we have some templates for your normal like daily posts and content in Business Initiation, Catherine, but the templates to do Facebook ads and the step-by-step guide on how to set up your ads and all of that is in Six Figure System. And anyone who wants to join VIP has to do Six Figure System before joining VIP, and they have to be making 10K a month. But yeah, let's get you some awesome results. Like Catherine's just one of my new clients, guys, who's just signed up. Well, not just, who's just signed up. And so let's get you some awesome results in there, and then we can have a chat about Six Figure System. Hey Sabrina, how you going? Are you in Germany or Oz, Sabrina? Cool, Catherine. So that's Karen. She's done really, really well. That was the first time that she's ever done sales calls, and she made 10 grand in half a week. Yeah, it's amazing. Once you have the steps, have the steps to do it and get out of your own way and take action, anything is possible. Awesome, Sabrina. Hey, who else did I have on there? Chantal started with me mid last year. She started with my Six Figure System program, and she was making 10K a month at the time. Freezing Germany. I'm sweating here just to make you jealous. Cool. I'll be going, if you're still there, Sabrina, I'm going to Europe again next year, so let's catch up. Or if you're in Oz. So Chantal started with the Six Figure System program. Freezing in the UK too. Yeah, I know. I was there a couple of months ago, guys. I spent 2 months in the UK and Europe recently over Christmas. So Chantal was making 10K a month, like doing too much, and she really wanted to open her own gym. Oh, you're in Canada, Jacqueline. Hey Jacqueline, how you going? I didn't see your name there. That's funny, Zoe. So she did the Six Figure System program. She made her investment back in 2 weeks before the program even started, and she then, within the last 6 months, she's gone from 10K a month to 30K a month. She's gone from 300 members to 700 members. Over 200 of them are active weekly members. 140 in her current challenge that she's running, which is a face-to-face challenge. And she has just hit 30K the last 2 months. So awesome, Jared. So this month, so January and February, she hit 30K. Yeah, and now my goal for her moving forwards is to free up even more time. She's already started doing that. She's doing Spiral with me, which is mindset as well, and it's really about freeing up even more time and space so that she can not burn herself out, basically. Yeah. And then who was the last one that I put on there? I can't remember who was the other one. Can anyone remind me? Let's see if it doesn't come up here. I put Karen, Mikaila, Chantal, Eirian. Okay, so Eirian, when she came to me last year, she started in my low end, then jumped up to my VIP shortly after. She has gone from losing £1,700 a month to now making £10,000 a month, which is over $16,000. Yeah? So she runs an acting academy in England. Since she's been working with me, she has not only had those amazing results with her income, but she's been interviewed on TV multiple times and got a regular spot on there. She's got a lead role in a film. She got speaking gigs, speaking to in front of hundreds of people on stage, and being on a board of people where she was an expert, and there were people on there from the BBC and that had won BAFTAs and things like that. her last event that she did a speaking thing and had a stand there, and she got 1,850 leads in one day, just at that event. She's got amazing things coming up, and the big thing with her is she is a big thinker. Yeah, she really knows her big picture vision, and then she takes action from the steps kind of broken down to get her to those big picture goals. She listens, she takes action, and she invests in herself heavily, even when she doesn't have the money. She jumped from, when I didn't have six-figure system at the time, actually, she jumped from my low end, which is not that much money, to my high end straight away. And the high end is expensive, guys. And I only let people in who can afford it, obviously, but like are going to do the work to be able to afford it and get results and are the right fit. And so she jumped up very quickly. Even though she was paying for VIP, one of the months that she was working with me early on, she paid an extra $5,000 to do an extra program on top of that, to be able to speak to me one-on-one throughout the month and give her extra accountability and action through the month. Yeah, so even when she didn't have the money, even when she's like struggling in certain areas, she invested in herself and did the work. And that's the key, guys. I'm sharing all these stories because, you know, if obviously, hopefully to inspire you. And it's not like a sales pitch or like come and be my client or anything like that. But if you've been sitting on the fence for a while, if you've been watching these live streams, if you've been following me and you're not taking action, then let's have a chat, because, you know, I don't want you staying stuck. But it's not about that. It's about inspiring you and motivating you to take action, but it's showing you the success tips, yeah? The things that you need to do to be able to grow, whether it's with me or without me or with someone else, because success leaves clues. And you want to be following people who are successful, who are doing well, and seeing not just the actions that they're taking, but the kind of personality that they have. Okay? And some of the things from what I've just mentioned is investing in yourself. If you don't invest in yourself, how the hell are you going to move forwards? I've invested over $200,000. Sorry, I'm going over this log. Over $200,000 over the last 6 years. Hey, Zephyria, how are you going? To be able to work on my own personal development and business development. And I wouldn't be where I am today without it. Not just in business, but as a person. Yeah? And it's like the biggest thing with all of that wasn't the business strategy. Yes, that's part of it. But the biggest thing was the personal development. I'm not just where I am today in business, but even more importantly, I'm a different person now to who I was 6 years ago. I've grown so much. I've even grown so much in the last year. Yeah? So it's like you've got to, in business, you've got to know yourself and let go of your past shit so that you can move forwards. If you want to be successful in business, you've got to work on yourself. Yeah? And you've got to invest in yourself, because if you invest in yourself, you're going to be with someone who has made a lot of mistakes before, so you can avoid them. You're actually going to save time and money and energy. You're going to have the exact strategy and clarity on your vision and the action steps to be able to achieve it. You're going to have the ongoing accountability to not only get on track, but stay on track. Because it's easy to start, but it's harder to stay on track, yeah? And you're going to be supported by an amazing community of people who are all going through the same kinds of things. Because, you know, what the people you spend your time with can be your norm. So if you're spending time with people who are small thinkers, who don't work on themselves, who maybe aren't in business, then that's going to be your norm. But if you want something bigger, if you want something better, if you want to be super productive and really grow as a person, you need to surround yourself with other people who are growing. And it doesn't mean they might not even be in business. That's fine. But if you want those results, then I think that's important. But you just want to surround yourself with good, honest people who are growing in some way in their life. That's why I've created an amazing community. Yeah? Oh, I'm walking up a hill, guys. So that's the first one. Taking fast action. listening and taking action. There's no point paying someone, whether it's for coaching, whether it's for mindset work, whether it's for marketing or whatever. There's no point paying someone if you're not going to listen and take action. Yes, you've got to have your own voice as well, but you've got to take fast action. And that's the thing that I do, you know. This morning I put up a post looking for a admin assistant. That only came up for me last night, that I felt like I needed one. And so I take fast action on things like this, because I'm not going to be in the place where I'm struggling. I'm not going to be in the place where, like last night, I had to stay up till 11 o'clock last night, and I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning so I could get stuff done. I'm not going to make that happen on a regular basis, because I don't have time for that, yeah? And I shouldn't be doing those jobs at the stage that I'm at. I should be focusing on the bigger picture things. So I always take fast action, and sometimes it means I'm impatient. Sometimes it means that my partner is like trying to, like, I'm asked to ask him a question, and he doesn't answer me straight away, and I'm like, come on, hurry up, because I'm on to the next thing already. So there's positives and negatives with it. But in business, if you take fast action, fast imperfect action beats perfection any day. Because if you're trying to make it perfect, you're not going to put it out there. Yeah? So putting something out there is better than putting nothing out there. Just take the action. So, like I said, investing in yourself, taking fast action, and the last one is mindset, okay? So you need to not only work on the strategy and have clarity around your strategy, but you need to have a good mindset that helps you to succeed. I've done a lot of work on myself, like I've done NLP, I've done Spiral, I've done like years of mindset coaching and personal development. And you know, even before the last 6 years, when I was in high school, my mum used to take me to meditation and yoga. She used to buy me personal development books. She used to buy me affirmation cards. I've been surrounded by this stuff since I was a teenager. Yeah, so if you don't work on yourself, you're going to keep coming up with roadblocks. You'll have the strategy in place, you'll know what to do, but then you'll hold yourself back. And even worse, if you don't have self-awareness, you won't know what's holding you back. You'll be like, oh, the marketing doesn't work, or the leads don't work, or I don't know how to do Facebook ads, or everyone's saying no to me on the phone. Well, really, it's not about them, it's about you. And you need to work on yourself, and you need to overcome what's going on inside your head to be able to move forwards. Because if everyone's saying no on the phone, maybe you need to, maybe you need a template to follow. Maybe you need to learn about sales, but from a mindset perspective, maybe you need to get out of your own way in actually asking for the sale. Maybe you need to believe in yourself. Maybe you need to believe in your own value. Maybe you need to be able to receive, to be able to bring clients and bring money in, you know? So that's my top 3 tips. That's some of my client results. There's obviously plenty more, but it would take me a long time to go through all of them. But I might do this again. Let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this and if you'd like me to talk about my clients and stuff like that more. I just read Julie's comment. Awesome, Julie. So if you guys do want to have a chat, if you're getting in your own way, you're not taking action, you're struggling to move forwards with the strategy, the mindset, any of that, then let's have a chat. Comment here or send me a personal message, and we can organize to have a chat about where you're at in your business and what you're struggling with, and I can give you some tips on moving forwards. If you've got any comments or questions, feel free to leave it here. Or if it's personal, feel free to send me a PM. Awesome, Norman. And looking forward to chatting with you later today as well, Norman. Cool. So before I go, does anyone have any other questions or comments? What did you get out of this? I'm walking up this hill. This is the hill to my house. I wonder what time. 7:50. Okay, cool. I'm gonna hop in the shower and have some healthy breakfast, and then take my daughter to school, and then I'm spending 2.5 hours in a day spa, having a facial, massage and manicure and pedicure time out for me today, and then talking to Norman and then one of my clients as well this afternoon. And then I've got an awesome guy, Mario, staying with me tonight and tomorrow, who's going to be the guest speaker at my retreat. So really excited to spend time with him. And I've got my friend staying on Monday night as well, who's just amazing energy. So, you know, I'm surrounding myself with a lot of amazing people at the moment, which has been really, really fun. Awesome, Julie. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm going to head off now, guys. Any questions, if you're watching this afterwards, feel free to pop it here. And if you want to, so I'm really out of breath now. If you want to have a chat, just PM me, or just send me a message, and we'll tee that up. Have an awesome day, guys, and take action.